Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
The Philadelphia 76ers completely dismantled the Los Angeles Lakers at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia tonight. Ben Simmons a career game. Tobias Harris putting the team on his back, leading the team in clutch situations, hitting the shots that he had to. Al Horford big shots late down in the stretch. Other key role players doing their job, playing hard on every possession as if it's a playoff game. The Sixers down two starters, Joel Embiid and Josh Richardson, find a way to get it done against one of the best teams in the NBA, the best team in the Western Conference, who's 5th in the league in defense and 8th in the league in offense. They get completely shut down. The Sixers win it 108-91 at Wells Fargo. What a performance by the 76ers tonight. I cannot believe what I just witnessed. Ben Simmons completely outplays LeBron James. Ben Simmons, 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and 4 steals. What else can you ask? I know he's still not shooting the shot. He's not shooting the three, but right now, does it matter? The guy is 22 years old. He is already a perennial all-star. Ben Simmons is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I mean, just the energy tonight. Every possession felt like a playoff game. The Sixers played similar to how they played tonight against the Bucks back on Christmas Day. And my God, this team is filled with so much talent, so much potential, and I cannot wait to see how this season plays down the stretch. I know the Sixers can't get up against bad teams. I know the Sixers have to squeak out wins against the Knicks. But really, how I'm looking at this season right now is that these guys get up for the big games. Ben Simmons and the rest of these boys had LeBron circled on the calendar. I'm telling you that. They knew the Lakers were coming in here. Oh, the game was on ABC, prime time, everyone tuning in. Oh, LeBron was going to go into 3rd place all time on the scoring list. Boo-hoo. Spoiled. Who cares? You got your ass handed to you by Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons completely outplaying LeBron on both sides of the ball. I think it's his 3rd or 4th matchup now all time against LeBron, and he has completely outplayed him in every single matchup. And I can't believe some of you guys actually want to trade Ben Simmons. That's funny to me. We'll get to that in a little bit. Tobias Harris, 29 points, 8 rebounds, an assist, and a block. Every play engaged. Tobias attacks. He has the killer mentality that we need on this team. We said goodbye to Jimmy. Jimmy had it. Well, guess what? Everyone was crying about giving Tobias the max contract. Well, guess what? He's earning every single penny of it, even if you don't want to acknowledge that. Tobias takes the ball every time and gets to the rack, man. Wow. Al Horford, big game. Matisse Thybulle, still not shooting well back from the injury, but he's a plus 13 tonight. Ben was a plus 15, by the way, sitting at the best on the team. Thybulle, plus 13. Matisse Thybulle, 5 steals. He was picking off passes from LeBron James. I mean, this kid, we were wrong about him on draft night. We were sad that we traded Carson Edwards away for Matisse Thybulle. Who's Matisse Thybulle? Oh, he's the defensive player of the conference or whatever in college. He doesn't have a solidified jump shot yet. That's what they said. Matisse Thybulle has been every bit of what this team needs and more. Now he's in a starting role, and look what he's doing. He's disruptive on the court. Matisse Thybulle is such a bright future prospect in this league. He's going to be so good. I hope we keep him here for years. How about Shake Milton? First career start, yeah, we'll throw you in against the Los Angeles Lakers. We'll throw you in against LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Well, how about him? He stepped up to the plate. He hit some shots when he needed to, a plus 12 in this game, 7 points, adding 9 rebounds. Shake Milton had 9 rebounds. He is a guard. This team hustled tonight like I know they can, but they just don't do it. Unless we're playing the big teams. When we're playing the Milwaukee Bucks, I see this team every play freaking focused, energized, relying on each other, counting on one another, attacking, playing defense like I know they can. All we talked about was how tall this team was coming into the year. Oh, they're going to be able to hold every team to 90 points. Well, guess what? You held the Lakers to 91 points. You know why? Because you're focused. Because you're using the talent that you have. What a game for Shake Milton, man. In his first start ever, he's impressed. Guy wasn't even in the rotation a month ago. And he's putting in quality minutes. Off the bench, Korkmaz continues to be a bright spot. 9 points. Didn't have the best game here, but he contributed when he had to. A couple of the other guys, Neto, Mike Scott didn't play too well. Ennis didn't play too well. Had a couple mental mistakes, but it didn't matter. You know why? Because Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris put this team on their back. Since Joel Embiid is out, Ben Simmons is literally playing like Giannis. Ben Simmons is treating this as if he is Giannis and the Sixers are the Bucks. Every time down the court, if Tobias isn't the one handling the ball, Simmons takes it, he drives. Now, the defender knows that Ben Simmons is going to burn by any guy one-on-one, even if it's LeBron James. So they bring another guy over to help. Simmons kicks it out. He has some of the best IQ, some of the best ball vision I've seen. The guy is so freaking smart, and nobody acknowledges that just because he can't shoot a three-pointer. He hits the open guy, and boom. It's that simple. The team plays up-tempo. They play fast without Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is not a knockdown shooter. He clogs the paint. I don't know if this is a problem we're going to have to eventually deal with. I don't know if these guys are going to be able to play together. But Al Horford sits out in the corner. Al Horford lets Ben Simmons be Ben Simmons. Al Horford is not afraid to catch the ball when his guy double teams Ben Simmons on the drive and shoot a three-pointer and make it. No, Al's not the best shooter, but he acknowledges his role. He doesn't take the ball and try to post up and just dribble too much until he gets triple teamed and lose the ball. He's smart. I don't know if we're going to have to deal with this eventually, but the way Ben Simmons is playing right now, it looks like he might need this team to be formulated just how the Bucks are with Giannis. Simmons literally played like Giannis tonight, except without taking a jump shot. And I would say he was so impressive that if he did have a jump shot tonight and he could play like this on a regular basis, I mean, Ben Simmons is unbelievable. The guy is 22 years old. You guys don't understand that. Oh, trade Ben Simmons. He can't shoot. It's been 2-3 years in the league. Yes, we know that Ben Simmons not having a jump shot has detrimented the Sixers, but to trade this guy who can literally do anything you can think of on a court except shoot. And I think he can shoot. I think he's just trying to nurture his shot and perfect it a little more before he starts taking shots in games. Obviously, he should be taking more than he is. It goes to a bigger question. Why doesn't this team play like this every single night? It's not even about the talent. We know this team has talent, but it's about why can't Brett Brown get these guys up? How come sometimes Ben Simmons is having a flawless game in the first quarter, in the first half, and in the second half he doesn't know how to play ball? He stops being aggressive. He shuts down. There's a problem here. I'll probably address this in another video maybe sometime soon, but Brett, I mean, if you're coaching the way you do tonight, rotating the guys flawlessly, getting them hyped up, putting them in positions, calling different plays to get guys open, you have to do this every single night. You have to get these guys ready and get them up. Obviously, being a player in the NBA, you should want to do it yourself. But we still have some young guys on this team, so it takes a good coach and some good vets like Al Horford to put this all together. But if the Sixers could play like this every night, there is no saying what this team can do. They go out and they beat the Bucks when they had 4 losses on Christmas. And they were the best team in the league in the Eastern Conference. They've now beat the best team in the Western Conference. They've shown not only have they beat these teams, the Bucks and the Lakers, but they've beat them convincingly. I forget how much they beat the Bucks by. I think it was around 15 or 20 at least. And they beat the Lakers by 17 tonight. Some could argue the Lakers even have a more talented roster than the Bucks. I don't understand it, but there's something about playing against big teams that gives me confidence going down the stretch of this season, going into the second half, eventually in the playoffs. If this team gets a home series, gets a couple home series here at the Wells Fargo, and we get home field advantage, it's hard for me to believe that pretty much any team outside maybe 1 or 2 has a shot of beating the Sixers at Wells Fargo. 22-2 at home. It's unbelievable, man. The Sixers are so good at home. They defend their home court. The fans bring the energy every night, the passion. This team has so much talent. Down 2 starters. And they get the job done, man. Lakers, Anthony Davis, heck of a game. We knew he would go off. 31 points, hitting threes at will later in the game, playing good defense, but we limited him. We made him, think about his shots twice. Obviously, he's AD. He's going to make them. You can give one of those two 30 points. We gave it to him. LeBron, 28 points. Now, let me tell you, LeBron probably had the quietest 28 I've ever seen. Ben Simmons literally stomped him in his tracks. I rarely see LeBron James calling for screens, passing off the ball as much as he does. I know getting older in age, he wants to facilitate more. But LeBron had some times where he could have attacked tonight, and there was times that he did. But I will be honest, the way Ben Simmons is playing right now, he's emerged as an first-team all-defender this year. He's took it upon himself. He realizes his skill set. 7 feet tall, dribbles, can play all-team defense, literally can make any layup I've ever seen. I mean, the guy's finessing layups like that I've never seen. For Simmons to have this type of game without a jump shot and to play the defense he did on LeBron, I think Ben Simmons might have played the most minutes he ever did in a game tonight. I saw him come out maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe for 2 to 3 minutes apiece. Every time it seemed Ben Simmons came out, the Lakers went on a little run. Brett Brown made a good adjustment and brought him back in right away. And Ben Simmons, it didn't look like he got tired. Both sides of the floor, he knew he would have to play hard against LeBron. Ben Simmons got up for this game on offense. He knew every drive was going to be hard. He was going to draw guys and he would have to make the right pass. He didn't make those silly turnovers tonight that he usually does. What a game, man. On defense, he was clamping LeBron up for the most part. You could say LeBron had 28, yeah. But outside of the plays in which, Ben got screened or, when he was on the bench or whatever, I think he played LeBron pretty well. And overall, I think these guys came together and played defense like they know how to. When you got Simmons and Thibault and Tobias, those guys can disrupt. I'm telling you. And when you bring Josh Richardson back and Embiid, oh my gosh, if this team can just play like this, if they can just find it within themselves, if Brett Brown can be a coach and coach these guys back up, there's no saying what this team can do. They wanted to keep showing LeBron because, he went in the 3rd place all time, passing Kobe. Well, it doesn't matter. Show that all you want. Show it on the highlight reel. Show it tomorrow. Put it on First Take. It doesn't matter. LeBron got completely outplayed. AD had a good game. But outside of those two, the next high score was 7 points. Both teams shot, considerably well from the field. But the Sixers shot 35% as a team from 3. And that is very good. The Lakers only shot 19% from 3-point range. They went 6 for 31. You could say the Lakers had an off night. Did the Bucks have an off night a couple months ago? Yes, there were some open looks. That happens in a basketball game. But look, man, I'm telling you, the way the Sixers played, they were closing out. They were rotating, shifting. They were moving their feet. They were engaged. Ben Simmons had that look. You know what I'm talking about? When you just watch an athlete and he has that look where he's just hungry. He's got the eye of the tiger. Ben Simmons had that tonight. He circles these games on his calendar. Yes, he might lose focus against the freaking Knicks or the Magic or the Thunder. But when he's playing the big boys, when he's playing LeBron James, the guy who he aspires to be one day, the guy who he knows inside and out from training him, LeBron couldn't do anything. Ben Simmons, man. Tobias Harris earning his money. Every other guy contributing. What a freaking game this was. 3 blocks for the Sixers. 12 steals apiece. Man. Winning the rebounding game. The Sixers just played with more energy tonight. That was it. And they played defense like they know how to. And all these boys' contributions, holding the Lakers to 91 points. What a performance by the 76ers. I will continue to question why they cannot do this on a regular basis. But for now, I'm happy, man. Beating the Bucks before, beating the Lakers now. Yes, they have struggles with lower teams, but when the crunch time comes, when the playoffs come, and this team gets home field advantage, hopefully they do. I'm confident in this team going forward. We will see what happens. Ben Simmons, please keep playing like you are, man. Keep coming out with that aggression, man. Nobody can stop you in this league one-on-one. They will continue to bring help. and nobody's going to guard you. And when you start shooting the ball, man, I'm marking it right now. Mark my words. Ben Simmons will be a top 3 player in the NBA for years to come. It took Giannis 5 to 6 years to get a jump shot. Ben Simmons is 22 years old. Let's pump the brakes on the trade Simmons, all right? Everyone wants to hop on the bandwagon when he has a good game and hop off. No. See this jersey, man? I've been here. I've been here, and I'm staying here. Stop hating on Ben Simmons. Look at it as a whole, man. This guy can do everything. What a freaking game. I would argue probably one of the best, maybe the best of his career. Sixers, what a performance, man. Let me know down below what you thought of tonight's game. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you think Sixers can keep this going. Let me know what you think the keys are to continue to play like this. I just wanted to give y'all my little reaction, man. But I hope each and every one of y'all enjoyed the video, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the game. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Perfect.